8 cars have already advanced to the semifinals. Tonight we will be advancing on 2 more drivers as we get ready to kick off this event. Welcome back to the Cometel Raceway for U.F.O, Unidentified Fast Objects. Let's meet our first 4 cars that will be competing tonight. Coming to us from the Wizard of Oz Racing, it is Biz in his slide kick, weighing in at 55.1 grams. Next up, we got Spaceman Spiff from Feral Mods in his Governor, weighing in at 53.9 grams. Up next, from Fool's Errand Racing, it is Just in Time in his Cosmic Coupe, weighing in at 53.5 grams. And introducing car 4, it will be Commander Zarn driving in a Gonzala. He comes to us from Abnormal Speed Racing in a car weighing in at 55.2 grams. Let's head up to the top of the Cometel and get this thing started. These 4 cars are ready to put on one heck of a show, folks. Let's get the racing started right now as we are back up to the top of the Cometel and off and racing. It's a tight group into that first set of turns. Looky there, it's going to be the Biz taking that lead. Uh-oh, Just in Time's up on the side. Just in Time's holding up everybody. Oh, looky there, Just in Time and Commander's out in race number 1. It's going to be Biz followed up by Spaceman in a sloppy first race. Let's see if we can't correct this with race number 2 of the night. Biz took lap number 1 in what I consider an ugly race as we had 2 DNFs. You rarely see that here at the Cometel. We're going to try it again here, folks, as we are back off and racing. It is a good close race coming in that first set of turns. Coming out of that first set of turns, and it's going to be Spaceman who's going to take the lead. Uh-oh, we got trouble again there on that Armageddon corner, but they seem to have got it all corrected. As Spaceman's got a huge lead coming down here to the end. It will be Spaceman, Just in Time, Commander Zane, and Biz. First 2 laps were not the cleanest, but we had all 4 making it down the Cometel last day. As it is Spaceman Spiff and Biz in a battle up there at the top. The other 2 need to get going on. Here's we're at the midway point. And it will be Just in Time out front as he does need this here. And he is followed up by the Commander, who is also, Commander Zahn also needs these points. This is going to be huge as the other 2 have fallen way behind here. Once again, coming down here to the end, it will be Just in Time, Commander Zarn, Biz, and Spaceman Spiff. Check out these points, folks. All 4 cars are still in this thing. Even Commander Zarn, he's right there in this thing. He's going to need a little bit of help, but he's definitely not out of this thing. As you've got a real tight battle up top between the top 3, and we are off and racing. How will this play out here, folks? As it is Commander Zarn, he needs this thing. He needs it bad, and he's got the lead. Can he hold on to it? He needs a couple DNFs behind him. But you never know what's going to happen coming down here to that Widowmaker run we go. It will be Commander Zarn, Just in Time, Spaceman Spiff, and Biz. Well, this really shouldn't surprise anyone. It definitely does not surprise me. Once again, we have a tie for first. This time between Just in Time and Spaceman Spiff as they'll be heading back up to the top of the Cometel to have a best 2 out of 3 race. Look at Commander Zarn. He jumped up there into 3rd place with 10 points. And Biz just out there with 9 points. Commander Zarn, Biz, thank you for joining us. Hope to see you back here again real soon at the Cometel. It will be Spaceman Spiff versus Just in Time in the best 2 out of 3. See who will be moving on to that semifinal matchup here in just a few short weeks. As they are off and racing, Spaceman Spiff takes that lead right before that crash corner. Coming down here into Armageddon corner now. He's going to try to extend it out here, folks. Down into the slingshot. He's got a nice lead. Here we go. Oh, he's got a huge burst of speed coming down there in that Widowmaker run. He'll take lap number 1. And here we are with race number 2. Just in Time needs this win right here to force a 3rd and final race of this night. And they are off and racing. Well, not of the night, but of this best 2 out of 3. But it's going to be Spaceman Spiff's going to take that lead. Oh, lucky there. Just in Time gets sideways. Spins it all the way around. That's going to hurt him big time, folks. As it will be once again Spaceman Spiff moving on.
This race is brought to you by U.F.O fuel. Because regular gas is for Earth cars. Tired of getting smoked off the line? Feel like your car runs on hopes and dreams? Upgrade to U.F.O fuel today. 1,000 speed guaranteed, 0 gravity grip, alien improved performance, results not tested or legal. Endorsed by absolutely no one, but feared by everyone. U.F.O fuel. Get abducted by speed.
This fuel is not used or endorsed by any professional driver, but does come highly recommended by a guy that lives behind the store named Gary. And starting up front in our second heat of the night, front and inside row, will be Lately from 0 Horsepower Racing in a Blitz Speedster, weighing in at 54.4 grams. Sitting next to him up front on that outside row will be Nova from Scratch Racing in an electric track, weighing in at 53 grams. And sitting in the back row on the inside is Yono Matsuki from the Diecast family in the Ballistic, weighing in at 53 grams. Joining U.F.O in that back row sitting on the outside will be Emmanuel Desperados. From Pools Aaron Racing and a Cosmic Coupe weighing in at 55 grams. And these 4 cars are lined up at the top and ready to go here as we kick off heat number 2 of the night. And we are off and racing in the nice little group coming to that first set of turns. And it will be Nova that's going to take that lead coming out of that first set of turns. Oh, we're all kinds of spinning and sliding around here. It looks like U.F.O is going to stop and just take a look and see what's going on up there with that U.F.O. DA's U.F.O. Nope, he's going to go on. And down here to Widowmaker Run we go. And down to the finish line we go. It will be Nova, Emmanuel, and Lately. And meanwhile, back at the farm, the Duke boys are rustling up some grub to get ready for the... Oh, wait a minute. Here comes U.F.O. will be taking 4th. And we're back up at the top of the commentary raceway for lap number 2. Nova took lap 1. Can he make it 2 in a row as he's setting up front once again? And he is in a battle there going into that, coming out of that first set of turns. Him and U.F.O is there really a battle in it. Oh, look at him go here, folks, as U.F.O is trying to get around him. He's now got Nova spun around, but Nova's got the lead. He's going to pull out a little bit further here. Yes, he will take it. It will be Nova, followed up by U.F.O, Lately, and then Emmanuel. All right, folks, after an hour of fighting with AI, if AI is ever going to take over this world, they better learn how to do simple math. I tell you what. Here we go, folks. We are off and racing now. And it is going to be U.F.O that's going to be taking that lead here. Look at here. We're getting all kinds of messed up again. These 4 cars have not been racing real clean. Uh-oh. Nova, who took the first 2 laps, is now out of this thing. This is going to open it back up for everybody. As we come down here to the end, it's going to be U.F.O, Emmanuel, Lately, and then DNF by Nova. This is anybody's heat to take here, folks, as all 4 cars are still in this thing. These identified fast objects are really putting on a show all season long, and we are off one more time tonight. And looky there, it is going to be Emmanuel's going to end up taking that lead. They're going to spread out here a little bit. Lately's getting a little bit loose up there, trying to catch up to him, but I don't think he's going to be able to do it coming down here to the end. It will be, oh, look at that, got a little messy again. It's going to be Emmanuel, Lately, U.F.O, and Nova. And here's how our second heat of the night played out, as it was Emmanuel Desperados barely edging out Nova and U.F.O Matsuki. There they both ended up in second place with 11 points. Lately ended up down there with 9 points, but he was right there in the heat of things. As it is Emmanuel Desperados moving on to the semifinals here in just a couple short weeks or so. Nova, U.F.O Matsuki, and Lately, we hate to see you go, but hope to see you back here again real soon at the Comet Raceway. Let's take a look at those updated points, or those updated standings for coming up here in the semifinals. Here we go, folks. Our first 10 cars are in for the semifinals. We got 6 more to go here, and a couple more videos will be done with round number 1. I'm moving on to that semifinals. We're moving right along here in this U.F.O series, and it's been fun. It's been exciting. I tell you what, folks, I'd like to thank each and every one you see here on the screen for making this channel possible, and each and every one of you for tuning in all the time. I really appreciate you guys. This world is a hard place. There's a lot of hate going on. But I tell you what, the Diecast community is full of a lot of good stuff, and a lot of good people, and a lot of good friendly advices that are out there. Don't be afraid to spread that throughout your regular life, folks. Not just in the Diecast community, as we grow this community to something very special, more special than it already is. But don't forget to spread those kind words throughout your day and brighten up someone's day. Until next time, race fans, happy racing. God bless, and see you back on the track before long.